with the Augusta Aviation hosting its 33rd annual reunion of the Vietnam Helicopter Crew Members Association. News Channel 6's Autumn Johnson was there to see the helicopters take off. Tell me about it, Autumn.
The Friends of Army Aviation of Ozark gave Huey Rides to people until sunset. It was an opportunity to give riders a taste of how troops used to go into battles during the Vietnam War and keep the memory alive of the contributions soldiers made.
Our veterans are very emotional when they see this helicopter.
People flocked to Daniel Field Airport to experience how it feels to fly in a Huey, a historic aircraft used during the Vietnam War era. The attraction celebrates the Vietnam Helicopter Crew Members Association's 33rd reunion, but it's also an opportunity to educate.
They're really telling us about the history of the Hueys and how they came to acquire the one they have now.
We're educating people because this is a piece of history. This is a legacy aircraft. This helicopter took them into battle, brought them food, took their wounded and dead out.
And a demonstration of safety before taking flight. The Friends of Aviation set up the chairs as if they were already in the air.
We give them a safety briefing. We talk about exiting the aircraft, and an explanation on why this aircraft is an experimental aircraft registered by the government and why we have the right or the privilege to fly this aircraft for the public.
While towering over the city, pilots set up a route to show people the most discreet possession Augusta holds.
We give people a look at Augusta National and fly out just as far as the river, do a couple turns, a couple dives, a few circles, and then we come back in.
Not only was it the first helicopter ride for many people, it was the first look at the course from above.
Seeing it from up above, it was really, really cool to see, especially looks like they're in the process of changing some of the course. So it was kind of cool just to kind of see that in perspective.
Others told me the best part was feeling like they were on top of the world.
Yeah, this was great. It was well worth it.
The Friends of Army Aviation of Ozark is a nonprofit organization. All money that was collected from rides this weekend will go towards maintaining their current Huey and rebuilding a second craft. Back to you.